Yeah, it looks good. Thank you. Hi everyone, happy Sunday morning. I'm just getting ready to run a few errands. I'm gonna get some groceries, and then I also wanted to look for a pair of flats to bring for my trip that's coming up in a few weeks. I'm just doing some quick makeup. Little wing. Okay. This weekend I was just trying to like get used to vlogging, but since I was like with people with everything that I was doing this weekend, I was too nervous to actually speak to the camera. We did some fun stuff Friday and Saturday this weekend. So yeah, I think today we'll just be kind of like doing some errands. I just got all of these before I'm in Europe for a month. Things that I already use, but I'm running like super low on. So yeah, today in addition to getting all those groceries, I'm gonna look for a few of my favorite makeup products and skincare products that I want to just make sure that I have with me in my suitcase so that I don't even have to think about it when I'm on my trip, especially because all my beauty stuff runs out at the exact same time, so I have to refill it all at the same time, and right now that is the time. After going out to the stores, I'm gonna meal prep a few things. I think I'm just gonna make some egg bites because we have some veggies that we should probably use up, and we have quite a few eggs, and then, you know, it'll be nice because we'll also have these like pretty high protein breakfast things that will just be ready to eat. And then I also have to do my laundry. Today it's like at the point where I really should do it. I haven't gone shopping for shoes in so long because every time I have shoes, I just kind of wear them until they're absolutely destroyed. But I really do want to have a pair of flats because last year I only wore my sneakers, and I could just tell that my outfits would look a lot nicer if I had a nice pair of flats. I have a few more things to prepare before the trip. I need to order some more contacts because I only have enough for like the next week. Finishing touches before I go. I'm gonna be running these errands with my boyfriend, so I probably won't be like chatting. Spray a bit of perfume. And then some hair oil. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but like I feel like after brushing it looks like a bit frizzy, and then I put this thing on. All right, ready. I'm catching up on my laundry. Usually I do it on Friday, but since I had plans on Friday, I didn't do it. And then it got to be quite a big amount of clothes that were just piling up. I'm gonna fold the first load. Hi again. It is now several hours later. All of the laundry is done. I just haven't folded it yet. So I'm gonna do that now. I've just been hanging around, made some dinner, and I've been editing this video. The first thing I noticed when I was editing the vlog, this is my first time making like a vlog style video where I'm just like filming my life. Originally wanted to make a vlog showing what I did for the 4th of July weekend or whatever, and I realized that I only had a few seconds of footage like from Friday and Saturday, which were probably my most eventful days, like out and about. And then I was like, okay, so like most of my footage is on Sunday. Interesting. Okay, so it's a Sunday reset video, right? Okay. And then usually my like Sunday reset actually takes place over the course of a few days. I try to do like a bit of cleaning each day so that it's not like this overwhelming day of cleaning, you know what I mean? The Sunday reset has bled into Monday. I got up pretty early this morning just to start the laundry, and then I was able to run all the loads that I needed to, and then I only had time to, of course, like fold all of this after working all day, so here we are. But usually when I end up with a huge mountain of laundry like this, I'll start with the bulkier, bigger things so that the pile kind of diminishes faster. I'm filming a few videos kind of simultaneously right now because I want to be very consistent with my posting. I really, like, my goal is to have one new video each week until the end of the year. I don't really know why. I'm just like really curious to see what would happen if I posted this consistently in exactly 6 months. Like I think I started June 1st. And that was because one of my resolutions going into this year was to try posting consistently on YouTube, just because it's been something I've been just so curious about, and it's like really been on my mind the past few years. So at the beginning of the year I was like, you know what, I think this is the year I'd give it a shot. So yeah, right now after this video is posted, by the time I leave for my trip, I'm hoping to have 4 other videos done and like scheduled to be posted. So yeah, I'm filming a few videos ahead of time so I can post them while I'm in Europe, and I can continue posting as consistently. And then as soon as I come back from Europe, I'm hoping to post a video that I filmed while on the trip so I don't miss a week of posting. And if you are watching this and you have subscribed, it means a lot. And I hope these videos are fun to watch. They're certainly fun to make. I love to watch YouTube when I'm doing dishes, when I'm doing laundry, typically, when I'm doing makeup, So if you watch any of my videos doing any of those things, that means so much to me. Or if you just watch them in general. I also just got this new camera that I have been using in this video. This video was kind of like a nice excuse to figure out how this camera worked and also to practice like bringing it in public and things like that. Practice sounds weird. I just mean like building up the courage to film in public. Because that's not something I ever really thought about, especially when I watch vlogs of people just like walking around and talking. I don't really think of it as like being something that would be embarrassing, I guess. And then I went to do it myself, and as soon as I like lifted my arm up, I was like, oh no. I actually don't know like what the itinerary is for my trip to Europe. I know I will be in France for most of the time, but I am planning to visit a few other countries while I'm there. It'll be by train, so it's not as much pressure as like with the plane. But yeah, the trip really is coming up, so I really have gone into like full preparation mode this past week, which is why I'm filming so many videos at once. It looks like we have so many clothes, but we've just been going to the gym a lot more frequently the past week, so there's a lot more of like workout clothes in these loads of laundry than are typical for us. I've been strength training for quite a bit now in the gym, like almost a year. Not quite a year, but we're approaching a year. I don't necessarily enjoy the actual like process of like being there and like lifting those heavy weights and stuff like that, but I love how I feel after, and I love how different like my muscles look as a result. All right, I just finished folding all the clothes. Got these little piles right here. I've got the like dryer balls that I gotta put back, and then I'm gonna put the towels in the right places, and then I'm gonna make the bed. Oh my gosh, I helped my boyfriend declutter some of his clothes, and look at his drawer now. It's like so perfect. He had so many freaking shirts before that were like kind of crusty. We donated most of them, but there were a few nice ones that had just like shrunk in the wash, and those are the ones that I'm selling. I have an entire bin in here just for like his clothes. All right, I'm gonna go put the towels back. Oh my gosh, I really do enjoy laundry day. I just wish I had a washer and dryer like in my apartment, because like I wish I could just wear my pajamas and go out and wash my stuff. Something about like folding that fresh laundry in the most satisfying, delectable way while listening to like a nice podcast or some music. But also sometimes I just use that time to like not have any input and just kind of wash the dishes in silence, and it gives you time to like reflect on things. That's also pretty great. Some of the thoughts I've had while washing dishes, I'm like, ooh, you've really gone into it this session. Okay, oops. Damn, I always do it the wrong way. There's no like tag on my fitted sheets. I am finally done with the reset. The dishes are all done for today. The floors are clean. Most of my stuff is tidy, just not my desk. And the laundry's all done. So yeah, we're gonna go eat some dessert and hang out with my boyfriend for a bit. And I'll see you guys in the next one. If you made it this far, please like and subscribe. I am posting new videos every week and would love to have you join me here. Thank you again for watching, and take care. Bye.